Alright, discussing this film Terminator, Paige has her own theories about the timeline. Please restate your question about how Kyle Reese could be. How could Kyle Reese be John Connor's father?
Is
And
Kyle the dad?
yeah, Kyle's the dad that comes back in time to save the mom,
Okay.
Sarah Connor.
So if he is dead in the past,
He dies in the past in the first movie.
yes. How can he go to the present and future if he's dead? If you're dead, that means you're dead. You
Well,
can't
it's
go
a
to the
because
future.
it's a timeline. All right, let's say that Kyle Reese is born in the year 2000, and then in
Is
the year
Kyle
Kyle's the dad. Let's say the dad is actually born in the year 2000,
mhm.
and then the robots take over the world, right?
In what year?
I don't remember the years, honestly. It's like
Oh.
the 2020s, maybe, let's say.
Oh, that's not far.
Yeah, I know, right? Actually, Judgment Day was supposed to be in the 90s,
Okay.
according to Terminator 2. Alright,
Anyways.
so let's say that Kyle Reese is born in the year 2000, for argument's sake. And then in 2020, the machines rule the world, and the machines are going to go in the past. They're going to send Arnold in the past to kill John Connor's mom. So John Connor gets his assistant, Kyle Reese, and says, "You have to go to the past."
Who's Sean Connor?
John Connor was Christian Bale.
Oh.
So Christian Bale slash John Connor tells them that they're done professionally. I'm just kidding. Alright, so Christian Bale says, "You have to go to the past and
But how
save my
did he
mom."
end up in the future? He is dead.
Hang on, he has, but he's, he's not dead yet.
Yes, he is. He died in the past.
But he was born in the year 2000, and dying in the past would not stop his birth. Well, I mean, there could be a butterfly effect, but we're going to pretend there's not.
So you're saying like he he was born in
Yeah.
2000 and then he goes back to like 1965
This
like
is
the Back to the
1960.
Future,
No, this is in the 80s. This happens in the
like Back to
80s.
the Future.
Yeah, it is like Back to the Future, except the Back to the Future rules say that you can go back and forward through time as you please, but in Terminator, you go, you stay. You can't go back and forth in
But
Terminator.
he broke a rule. He left the future. You can't.
No, you can travel through time in Terminator, but it's a one-way trip. You don't get to come back.
So he lived before.
All right, so
He
let me finish my
wait, no.
statements.
He lived before and then he made it to the future. He didn't die. And him and his son lived happily ever after. And then his son's like, "Dad, you gotta go do mom. So go back to the past and do
No.
mom and make me. And then I'm gonna be the king of the robot."
Okay, no. All right, let's say that again. Let's say that Kyle Reese is born. That's the dad. Let's say the dad, Kyle, is born in the year 2000, and then the robots take over, and then in 2020, John Connor, Christian Bale, the son, says you have to go back in time and save my mom. So he sends him back one-way trip.
So how does he not know his dad?
He knows his dad because his mother gave him a picture of him and told him about
So
him.
in the future he saw him and he's like, "You're my dad."
He knew it, but the dad didn't know it until he got there.
But how did, I'm so confused.
All right, let me try it again. Forget about who knows who's the dad and all that. All right, Kyle Reese, born in 2000,
Mm-hmm.
in 2020 goes back in time to the 80s, and impregnates Sarah Connor, so she's gonna have the baby now, and he is killed in the 80s. So he's still, assuming there's no butterfly effect, he's still born in the year 2000.
Mm-hmm.
Because they didn't go back and kill Kyle Reese's parents. They could still have met and got together and had him, right?
I'm so confused.
I'm saying there could still be a Kyle Reese even though his adult self traveled back in time and died before he was born.
So he's in the future.
So he'll still be born at the correct time.
Who? Christian Bale.